Thanks, Gunther. Thanks.
Yep, thanks. So, hello, peoples of the internet. Don't mind Mr. Background Noise over there. He's just doing what he does best. Anyways, are you ever super duper excited to draw something, but you're scared of drawing it? Well, that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. And guess what? I remembered to do the intro before drawing today, so hooray for that. Anyways, I have a feeling that almost no one will remember this unless I showed it to them through Discord or something, but here's this picture, and this is M if you didn't know. Anyone randomly watching this video who hasn't seen any other videos or some will probably be like, what? Who the, what? I don't really want to do a bunch of explaining, but basically a character of mine I made who's neither alive nor dead. It's kind of hard to explain. Anyways, I decided that I'm going to draw what they look like alive. And, yeah, I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I have sort of an idea of what I want to do in my head, but I'm afraid to do it because I don't know how this is going to turn out, and I just realized that I accidentally had the recording flipped the wrong way, so I'm going to have to re-record. Wait, no, I'm not going to have to re-record it. I could just flip it. Yeah. So I good. I don't know. I'm nervous. Wish me luck. Hopefully I don't die while drawing. I don't know. Bye. Wait, you're gonna see me again like in 5 seconds. Bye-ish. So, I started out having not much of an idea of where I wanted to go. Well, actually, I had a bunch of ideas, just didn't know which one to stick with. I had a bunch of ideas for poses and stuff like that. I wanted to do some kind of complex pose or something, and I think I ended up sticking with her holding, like, M holding in a sort of small, short in comparison umbrella, and she was really tall, but it didn't quite turn out that way. I guess it's alright though, since she's sorta changes at will. Anyways, I tried to do some different things. If you might have been able to notice with my last few drawings, I've tried it to make the poses look a bit better by, well, first of all, not having them just be pictures like looking like someone's sitting down waiting for their picture to be taken or something. And I think that's kind of helping my drawings, and I'm trying to work with different perspectives and stuff, and it's making drawing both A, a lot more interesting, and B, more fun, and C, better to look at probably. And I did a bunch of sketching and drawing and stuff trying to get this to look correct, and I always imagined M to look somewhat naturally skinny for some reason. So I tried to stick with that without making her look like, I don't know, a tiny thin stick or something. And yeah. I was also trying to figure out how I wanted to do a sort of dress or cloak or whatever. I had some sort of idea for a cloak in mind or something like that, but yeah, it came out as a dress, and I thought, why not stick with the dress? And yeah, I also did the wings. It was hard for me to figure out how to do those because I didn't want them too long or too short, but then I eventually decided to sort of have them long, and that they would sort of drag down a tiny bit behind her. And then there was the bottom of the dress. I was trying so hard to figure out how to do that. And then I did the hair, which I did a lot like how I did in the the first drawing of M I did. Okay, that was a noise. And basically applied the same techniques, got the same-ish results. At first I imagined her hair to be kind of brown, but I kind of decided that I would stick with gray, because why not? And sorry, you probably heard that. I had no idea what that was. And I decided to do some blue eyes. Not blue, purple eyes. Tried to make them look kind of glowing-ish. Not sure if I achieved that well or not. And I decided to make the wings black. And I decided to do the umbrella like that. And I imagined the I imagined the dress to sort of have this purplish shine into it and be kind of gray. And yeah, that's what I'm working on. It was kind of hard trying to not go too hard with the purple, because with the Prismacolor pencils, it's good and easy to get a big, smooth result. I don't know, I can't words. And it can be kind of hard to not press too hard, especially since I'm kind of heavy-handed, which kind of made it a bit harder for me to go lighter. And I had this idea, sort of inspired from the first picture of M, where I sort of made the inside of the umbrella foggy-ish, and I thought that was a good touch. And then I decided that I wanted her skin to have a sort of grayish tint to it, and it was kind of hard to make it look kind of gray and almost a tiny bit lifeless without it looking like she had mud all over her or something like that. And then I decided to do that for a background, because why not? And I don't know if I regret that or not. And I decided that I would do a little purple outline and kind of do sort of a glowing thing. But then I got a bright idea I wish I didn't really stick to. Oh, there we go. Still finishing up. I tried to sort of wipe away some of the gray to make her face look less muddy-ish. And then here's my bright idea. I decided to use a marker, a brush pen, not marker, to sort of give it a watercolory effect. And well, I guess it looks good. It's not exactly what I was going for, and that kind of affects my attitude to this drawing later, because I sort of have a perfectionistic attitude. I don't know what you'd call it. It kind of makes it harder for me to like a drawing if it's not the way I want it exactly. But often after getting used to it, I sort of end up liking the drawing still. And that's how this one went. Like, right after doing it, I didn't like it, but now I do. And I am finally done after probably a couple hours work. He describes my mind state right now. Hey, can I shut up for a sec? Okay, thanks. All right, shut up while I pet you. Well, it's harder if you don't let me pet you. There. Okay, so, I really, really liked this at first. I liked where it was going. I liked everything about it until one point where I thought I could do better with the background. Don't try to do better with the background always. See, he agrees with me. Or at least test it first, because I decided for some reason I was going to use, which one was it? This marker, not marker, brush pen, watercolor brush pen, blah, 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 yada, yada, that, and, this came out a lot lighter than I wanted it to, well, a lot pinker, ow, jeez. That also describes my mental state. Thanks a lot, Gunturd. and came out a lot lighter than I wanted it to, but I thought, well, I'm too far in, maybe it'll look better when I'm done, and yeah, it looked alright, and I could deal with it, but then I butchered the nose at the end, but, ow, he still describes my mental state. Hey. You realize I don't speak dog, right? Okay, so, I like it, but I don't. I'm gonna go with that. Maybe I'll do a redraw 50 years from now or something, and, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, maybe leave a like for me, or for, I don't know, this dog just staring at me, expecting me to read his mind or something. And if you have any suggestions on what you want me to draw, leave them in the comments below. Or most likely, you two friends are gonna just give me ideas on Discord, or I just think of something random to do. And yeah, bye. Oh, okay.